So we're gonna have another Reaper expand out of Pult. Not terribly surprising. Hydra is just now eliminating one of the possible spawning locations of his opponent. And upon seeing that there is no SCV on this mineral patch, he will turn his Overlord to check another location. SCV from Pult is going to come over, and there's not really anything that Hydra can infer yet, but the SCV is going to start making a bunker, and this is where he can infer. The SCV, he saw the SCV, so he knows that there should be an SCV near his base. He doesn't see the SCV in his main, so the SCV should be building a bunker somewhere. Reaper's gonna come in, and I mean, immediately he starts 6 lings. He doesn't even look for that. Though by now I suppose he can see it since the hatchery has completed. Gonna start chipping away at this hatchery. He does have a 3rd Reaper coming across the map, and that will add to the DPS here. Salvages the bunker. He almost gets the queen, but no, he will lose a Reaper instead. So, all in all, he forced a good number of lings out and damaged the queen and hatchery. Lings are gonna run around in Pult's base because Hydra had to go Ling in order to put down the aggression. There's a Marine and 2 Hellions in the main, along with the initial 2 Reapers. And Pult is going to build his 3rd CC. Not gonna do it, it's just gonna build SCVs for now. And probably turn into an orbital before moving, at least. And it's gonna turn into an orbital after it makes its first SCV. Or did it even make that SCV? I'm not sure. He might have cancelled it and gone for the orbital. He scans and sees that there's a couple of roaches, and looks like we're gonna get a roach baneling all in from Hydra, which this is kind of why I say it's Zerg favored in the early game. It is very difficult to wall this properly and get all the damage and secure this. He does have 2 Widow Mines coming, but I don't, and he has a Banshee out. His Banshee is going to have to do a lot of work. It's focusing the Roaches, which I don't think is the correct move. I think these Banelings are going to be more of a problem. But, I mean, there's just too much. I don't think it would have made a difference either way. When you go 3cc, and it's Roach Bane, you either need a Marauder, early Marauder, or early Siege Tank to really hold off against this, and he just wasn't expecting this, I don't think, hence the lack of that. There are 2 more Widow Mines, and so with those 2 Widow Mines, he should be able to clean the rest of this up, but, I mean, look at this. What does he have for an economy? I mean, there are no SCVs on the map. There are 2 in production. So, like, you're asking for a bigger comeback than, he dances the Lings. Okay. In a WCS final, he dances the Lings and puts a Manor Hatch down. Or cues it up, at least.
It's not like this is a very famous player otherwise.
Three mules go down, and yeah, Polt is hurting, needless to say. Spire is about halfway complete now. Banshee is gonna be annoying. There are spore crawlers in production, and there is an overseer, so the queens are going to be sufficient until the spore crawler pops up. Well then, here's the Manor Hatch. Actually, now that I think about it, that's actually kind of good, because now he can build spine colors here.
Okay.
But we're not going to see that. Polt is going to realize he is way too far behind. Anyways, next week, oh, oops, I clicked exit game. Oh well. I don't need it anyways. Next week we will be showing the rest of this at our normal time, 5 o'clock on Saturday. I should not be out of town then, as I've been out of town the last 2 weeks, hence these interesting show times. Let's see, is there anything else I need to go over? I don't think so. Stats?
Alright. Oh, that error. Hold on in case he's being uniquely special.
Jaros Omega likes to name everything, that's why he, when he says Casey, he means his computer. He usually alliterates, but that's not a guarantee.
Alright, the number 1 Protoss, as usual, is CJ Antishero in the rank number 2 slot at 4,375 points, beaten by Life in the number 1 slot at 4,525 points, and defeating Maru in the 3rd place slot at 4,100 points. The current number 1 foreigner is Bunny at the rank 17 slot with 1,300 points, beating 4GG at the 18th place slot at 1,275, and beaten by Innovation at the 16th slot at 1,500. The number 1 current Team Aiur player is... hold on, Team Aiur seems to be strangely absent from the...
It should probably still be MMA.
Yeah, I'm looking for that.
Because Nurture and Bly haven't.
MMA at rank 27 at 1,000 points, tied with both Yun and Solar, and beaten by BB Young at the 25th place slot at 1,050, and defeating Super in the 29th place slot at 4,975 points.
Okay. Anyways, that concludes episode 3, and we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye, viewers.